Betrayed in the garage. I always thought the worst thing I'd ever find in my garage was a flat tire, but that night, I found my girlfriend pressed up against the windshield of our new car, her lips tangled with the guy who'd sold it to us last month. It was midnight. I'd heard the door creak and thought maybe she was grabbing something from the freezer, but when I saw her silhouette moving behind the car, curiosity dragged me out of bed. The shock hit me so hard I just stood there, rooted to the spot, watching her hands in his hair, his hands on her waist, their bodies too close in the place I'd once called mine. I must have made a noise because she spun around, eyes wide, face flushed. He stepped back like he'd seen a ghost, mumbling some excuse about checking the warranty paperwork. She didn't even bother to lie. Her voice was cold and sharp, slicing the silence. "I was going to tell you." My hands shook as I tried to process what I was seeing, what I was hearing, but she just stared me down, almost daring me to yell, to break something, to be the villain in her story. The fight that followed was ugly, accusations flung like knives, the truth spilling out in pieces I never saw coming. She said she'd felt trapped, suffocated, like I was holding her hostage in a life she never wanted. The car salesman, of all people, had made her feel alive again, she said. Alive. I stood there, feeling like every good memory we'd ever had been scrubbed away, replaced by this raw, ugly truth. He left in a hurry, the door slamming so hard it rattled the windows, but she didn't move, just stood in the garage, arms crossed, jaw set. What really gutted me, though, wasn't even the betrayal, it was realizing how blind I'd been to her unhappiness, how desperate I'd been to keep things perfect even when they were rotting underneath. In that moment, I saw myself not as a victim, but as a willing participant in a lie we'd both been living. She finally said, "I'm sorry, but I can't keep pretending," and walked out, leaving me in the garage with nothing but the echo of her footsteps and the cold sting of reality settling in.